Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So a couple of things on the 8 hour. We are bottom of channel at the moment. We did get buyers coming in off the bottom here, but I think what we're trying to do is figure out whether we're going to break through here or find support. This is a massive head and shoulder. So there's your shoulder, your head, your shoulder. This is the neckline. That is 34,347. And then the next thing that you need to pay attention to is this area of support, which has not been tested. So this was the previous areas of resistance, and we flipped that into, we haven't flipped it yet, but we broke through it, and now we are more than likely heading back down to find support. So if you look at this just at a price action, ignore your moving averages and oscillators and everything else at the moment. This has been a move up, big consolidation, for a move down. Now it could be a head and shoulders forming. Obviously we need a break and a retest of that to validate, but we've got this big area of support here, so it more than likely it's going to turn out into something like that. So if you take a top line of the channel, and this bottom red line I've drawn in, it gives you a big flag into this zone here. And that does make sense. We haven't retested this area, and it's been a pretty significant area of resistance if you look at that. So 34,115, that is the area to pay attention to. So now if you get down through the different time frames, firstly this big range bar is a concern based on the data that came, well not data, it was the Fed minutes that came out yesterday. So that does indicate that we have a potential state of confusion. And if we look at the oscillators we've grouped together, we've sort of crossed over. So I wouldn't really be wanting to take a trade here at the moment, because the break will probably be short-lived down here, and then you never know, this bounce could be all the way back into this channel and then start looking for sort of a flag break to the upside. So that's kind of the scenario that I see at the moment on the higher time frames. If we start looking at the lower time frames, the trend is down. We've had a pretty clear break day before yesterday. We haven't had a retest of any decent structure. So in order for me to look at that, it would be a retest of this area. We did retest late last night, but I prefer a retest today around 34,574 for an opportunity to the downside. We do have a little bit of diversions brewing here with this low, and at the moment it's gap down Asian session, not really going to do anything. It's going to range about in this zone. So wait for your open. This is a critical area, 34,350. Shall we just round that off? 34,350. If we break below that, we start coming back to find support, and that's going to give us the opportunity. You can see there was the low of, what day was that? The 5th. So that was the day before yesterday. It was Tuesday. So that was a low. You can see we were above it, we broke below it, came back to test the low, and then sold off again. So watch these lows. That's the other thing to pay attention to. Break down, come back, test the area, expect it to roll over again, and then you're looking at this level for your next target, 34,115. Lastly, just 15 minutes more than likely what you want to be trading. You can see the noise there from the news. So yep, gap close is another one. Sorry, we missed that one. So any move back onto the gap close, which is in this area here, 34,483 is another area for an entry. Your stop is above the swing high of yesterday, and that is roughly 34,640 would be your stop area. Okay, anyway, that's it for me today. I hope it helps. Short-term trend is down, should be selling into it, so wait for the pullbacks and then sell into any rally. Hope that helps, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.